All right, well, welcome back here at Foxboro High School to the winner's circle. Hard-fought game, Lisa. Not the way we drew it up, obviously, but Ketant really showed a lot of resolve tonight.
They absolutely did. I mean, they've definitely, I mean, hats off to them. They played very, very well. They've improved tenfold since the time we saw them probably about a month ago. So, I mean, we know they have shooters, but they were doing some moves in there tonight that they hadn't done previously, and they were definitely taking us out of what our game plan had been.
Yeah. You know, the fourth quarter, there was some struggles. It seemed like we had a hard time finding getting the basket into the net.
Yeah.
You know, give Ketant some you know, credit for that. But I think there were some rush shots, and I think, you know, we had time on our side and kind of rushed a little bit. You know, is there something that you can talk to the girls about? Is that with?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure.
It's you know, the good things that we did against King Philip. We rotated the ball much better, and we were able to find the open player. We just weren't doing that tonight.
Yeah.
So we were a little bit tunnel vision, and we'd go to one side of the court. We'd never get it to the other side where we'd have some open players that maybe, you know, they were shot ready. We just never looked over there, and then we were fouling. And like our defense wasn't our customary Foxborough defense tonight. So we were, you know, reaching a little bit too much. We were going for the steals when we shouldn't have gone for the steals, and just not our typical night.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you, Shakirah, who's here with us, that first quarter, man, you put on a clinic. 11 points in that first quarter. Rebounds, points. You were feeling it early. I think that there was the game plan, get it into you. Did you feel like you were ready to go from the tip?
I definitely think that from the tip I was very excited about this game because I knew this team was going to come out really hot, especially with their big win against OA on Tuesday, I believe. And so I knew as a team we had to come out really strong, and I think first quarter we did, but as the game went along, we were still in it, but we could have done a little bit better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, so is this the type of game that you can kind of build on, you know, 11 points again? There was nothing in the second quarter, but then, you know, third quarter, you hit 4, and then you hit a big free throw in the fourth quarter, which is always important, especially come tournament time.
Definitely. I think the entire game I was just trying to focus on not just my offense, but my defense as well. I think I didn't do an amazing job on defense tonight, I won't lie. But I think overall, as a team, we played fairly well, but we definitely need to do a little bit better.
So we're getting a couple of replays here of Shakirah, you know, probably dominating the paint as usual. So, again, that nice little shot. You know, obviously that's something that you work on in practice. But I've noticed you definitely carve out space. And I'm surprised that in the league, Lisa, that they haven't figured it out yet, that they got to put a body on Shakirah because she just sort of slides in there, you know?
Yep. I think, you know, obviously with the attention on Malika, it's really opening up a lot of things for her inside. So we still have to work on her demanding the ball a little bit more and making sure that she's really using her you know, her body the way that she could be using it in there to really demand the ball. But. But you know, she's a weapon we didn't have you know, previously, so it's definitely a luxury to have.
Absolutely.
But we'll be okay. We just have to work on a few things.
All right, we got 2 more points here before we sign off. But one, if I'm right and my math is correct, this assures the Davenport tonight.
Yes.
Okay, so you know, doesn't matter what goes on. We have loftier goals, I know, but it's one thing. Shakirah, you check the box and move on.
Yep.
The other thing, this is something we've been talking about. Obviously, Caitlin's not here right now, but she had 17 points. She was, you know, closing in on 1,000. I mean, how does that feel for you as a coach, knowing that, you know, one of your players, who, you know, Ashley Sampson did it a couple of years ago, is coming in on a milestone like that?
I mean, it's definitely exciting. You know, it's something that up until recently we haven't even talked about, she and I. And so we did have a discussion the other day about, you know, it's getting here and just trying to figure out the best strategy of, you know, when it should happen.
Okay.
And she's clearly just wants it over with. She just wants that behind her so they can focus on just the game at hand.
Yep.
So I give her a lot of credit in that respect, that she just, you know, there's definitely, like you said, there's loftier goals right now, and that's a huge thing. But she definitely just wants it done and behind her so she can just focus on the games.
She's a humble girl. She's a humble woman. So I know she doesn't look for the accolades. But, you know, just so you're probably aware, and I know you probably follow some of your alumni, Cassidy Harrison closing in on a big milestone.
Yeah.
So, you know, coming up, I think we have a couple of notes here. She's at 1570. She needs 56 points for the Becker College record.
That's amazing.
So, and she's got 6 games left, 6 regular season games to go. She's been averaging 23 points a game. So,
that's
something we're going to be looking at. I know Kat Tamulonis is finishing up her career at BAPS, and so we wanted to kind of give a shout out. We mentioned them during the game.
Oh, that's great.
Earlier today because, you know, you're a part of that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you coached them, and
yeah, it's fun. And actually, Cassidy has come and Kat have come back and worked with the girls that we currently have. So it's nice for them to still, you know, come back and want to, you know, spend time working with these girls, and it's good for on both ends, you know. And the girls, our girls, my current girls, really look up to them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a nice. It pays a lot of respect to the fact that they want to come back in and still they're warriors. So.
Well, we give you a lot of credit, Lisa, because I mean I've said this for years, and we've known each other for a few years now, and I mean you build the program up from when they're young, and you can see it, and and this is why you've got this dominance right now in the Davenport. I mean, I mentioned it to Mike Hassman earlier about it's a small school, we get small enrollment, but you keep giving, you know, your effort and attention to the program, and it just keeps building winners. So, you know, congratulations on that. I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you very much.
And Shakirah, keep working hard. like you. I mean, you're a missing piece for this team. I think that can go a long way with your inside presence, not only shooting them, but the rebounding and the leadership.
Yes. Thank you.
So, you know, we're going to – I'm a little long-winded tonight, but it's a Friday night. We're going to go off and enjoy the Super Bowl this weekend, and hopefully everyone stays safe. But if you can, come out to Milford on Tuesday. If not, we'll see you Friday here versus Stoughton. That's always a physical matchup.
Yep.
So, you know, we're going to be signing off here for Mark Davis, Lisa Downs, and Shakirah Ketant. We're going to sign off for Foxboro Cable Access. Thank you again for watching.
Thank you.